late to the game watching K-pop Demon Hunter.
And they don't kiss once, and I want them to so bad.
I kept thinking they were going to kiss, and I kept having to remind myself, oh, this is a children's movie. Not that you can't kiss in a children's movie. They could have kissed. But
I think they said they cut it out. They had the kiss at the end. You know where he like is floating. Sorry guys, we're ruining
Spoilers,
it for you.
The soul when he's like, you have my soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, that felt like they should kiss there.
Yeah.
My only qualm with the movie. Otherwise, I think it was a pretty perfect film.
Something creepy that people have been doing, and I found it. It popped up on my phone today again.
K-popped on your phone?
K-popped on my phone. Oh, shit.
They're funny and pretty.
Yes, they are. They're really hot. Oh.
But also, yes, the girls.
Hot.
They're hot.
They look so great. But people, because they don't kiss in the movie, have been doing like AI where it's like the scenes with them in the movie, but then they kiss. And I guess people have done worse.
Yeah.
But I'm just like...
It feels yucky.
I'm like, relax. It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's all right.
It's just a lot of tension.
It's a lot of tension.
They're a hot little K-pop couple, though. They're cuties.
What are their names again? Rumi and... Yoonjin? Junie?
Is that right? I don't know why I'm looking at my phone. I think that's right.
You're my soda pop. You're my little soda
also,
pop.
That song in the trailer for it, I'm like, what is this song? It's like it's cute. And I was like, oh, this is very much a kid's movie. And then in the movie, I was like, damn, this song pops off. There's like a little rap section. It's great.
Pause. Turn the light on.
Oh. Gotta look full glam.
I knew something was missing, guys. So sorry. Anyways, continue.
Look pretty. That was all. We don't have to talk too much about other media.
You always look pretty.
No, they have to pay for that. Don't forget.
Right. Yeah. Feets are covered.
Always.
You're not getting those bare toes for free.
Just wait until Patreon. Then you get to see them dogs every day.
Oh, shit. Well, guys, welcome to How You Holdin' Up, where I, Jane,
and I, Dagny,
explore the wonderful world of media and how it's held up. But before we dive into today's episode, Dagny, how are you holding up?
I'm pretty good on the surface. And that's what we'll talk about. We're keeping it light.
Yeah!
Light and spicy in this day and age.
Hell yeah.
Our year of 2025. Things are good. I have a sunburn. I don't know if you can see it on camera.
Hot.
My company had a...
built-in blush.
It's true. I really did put some makeup on it because it
on
was
your
pretty,
chest.
pretty pink. And if you look close, there's a little... area where you can tell I had a Netflix on, or Netflix. What the fuck? Shout out K-pop Demons.
Netflix.
Demon Hunters.
I had Netflix on my chest.
A necklace. Can you see right here? There's like a line of like, yeah. And then I had just a scoop neck. So forgot to put on sunscreen. Sunscreen brands, if you want us to sponsor you, I'll wear sunscreen more often.
I'm not looking at that though, to be quite honest.
Looking at them titties.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do have a sunburn.
Looking at them titties.
My company does this Malibu beach party every year, and I live in LA. It's the only time of year I ever go to the beach, and it was lovely. And I got a sunburn, but they had tacos, they had churros, they had those ice pops, you know.
Yeah, my little soda pop.
Precisely. And then otherwise, last weekend, Labor Day weekend, I got to go see Bree. Shout out to my
day one
Bree,
homie.
My day one homie. Funny enough,
shout out Bree.
Not day one.
I just mean
we went to college together. We weren't actually even that close in college.
Okay, fuck Brie. No,
I'm just kidding. No. She's the best person in the world.
Brie, I've heard so much about you. You're wonderful.
She has the cutest baby. She lives in Colorado now, but she used to live literally in the apartment above me. And we worked at Mendocino Farms together. R.I.P. Hate them. Sorry. Sponsor us.
We don't want you to sponsor us.
I did work there for 3 years. Thank you for your time.
By the way, for people who don't live on the West Coast and have never been, Mendocino is the East Coast Panera Bread.
They have it other places too. You mean West Coast? But there's one in Colorado. There's some in Texas now. They've franchised.
Processing.
You grew up on the East Coast. That's that way.
Yes, and that's Panera, and then the equivalent on the West Coast is
Mendocino Farms.
But
it's double the price. Chipotle.
It's double the price, yeah.
Mendocino Farms, overpriced, but I gotta give it to them. Pretty good sandwiches and salads. So if you want to sponsor us, I'll swallow my pride and I'll take your money. I took it once, I'll take it again, and I took it in that class action lawsuit too. Sorry. digging a hole, digging a hole. But I'm good. Jane, how are you holding up
You know what?
on a scale of 1 to 10?
Yesterday was really fun, and I'm
Yeah.
holding up pretty good from yesterday. Yesterday was one of my friends, Serena. She does a talent show extravaganza here in LA. You should go if you can. And
Annually or?
I think like every couple of months.
Oh, fun.
She just started it, but it's really cool. And the idea is that like it's the great talent like do-over show. So whatever you maybe did in your childhood that you might want to do over, like a performance or whatever, or something that you wished that you could do and didn't get to, you do it on stage. Very nostalgic, just like our show.
That's so
And
cute.
yeah, so cute, so fun. We had, she had the great David Wayne on, and him and my friend Natalie did a magic routine, and he's really good, and it was really fun. And he like guests like
He's funny. I like him.
Yeah, he's a great magician. So he did that, and then
That is hot.
it is hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was really cool.
That's so fun.
But let's get into today's episode because boy,
That darn cat. That darn cat.
you want to go
That
for it.
darn cat. The whole opening song, I didn't realize until almost the end of the song that they were singing that darn cat. I don't remember exactly how
Yes.
it went. If I didn't have the subtitles on, I would have been like, they're just going,
They're saying that darn cat.
That darn cat. This is one
1997.
1997. This is one that's a little unique because I think so far
This is a remake.
it is a remake, but no. So I think for most things we've watched so far, I had either heard of it or I had watched it as a kid at least. Like Inspector Gadget, I had seen. What was the other?
This had a very Inspector Gadget motif
It
that
did
we'll
have
talk
a
about.
It felt similar, but better, in my opinion. I thought it was a better movie than Inspector Gadget.
Yes, but a little better. Like
Yeah, not by a lot. But I hadn't seen that. But this, I had never heard of, and I had never seen before. So, kind of a different perspective of whether it held up or not. Because I was like, I didn't have like the experience of watching it as a kid and not realizing like some of the things that might have not worked. But there's clearly things that didn't work, and I want to start off just at the beginning. Let's start at
Well,
the
I would
very
say
beginning.
while you're looking that up, I just want to tell people like what the movie is essentially
Oh
about.
yeah.
And
It's important.
yeah, it's just a little bit. So the movie stars Christina Ricci and Donnie Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Christina Ricci's 16 in this movie.
She's 16. She's the best. Like it's so obvious that she can run circles around anybody, like with her acting and everything. But she's just a girl who's just moved from Boston to a really small town, and she hates it, and she's super goth, and she's super different, she's super alternate, and she has this cat, and this cat is just like
DC baby.
DC. He's crazy. He like runs around and does all this fun stuff, and like he follows her and walks her from school. Like he's like the G homie. And every night at around 8 p.m. he
On
leaves.
the dot.
On
He
the dot
leaves.
he leaves, and he like is a menace and like does all this fun stuff. And when the movie starts, there's an abduction of a woman. From
I know karate.
I love it so much. Abduction of this woman.
I know karate.
Who Dagny will talk about, who is the nursemaid or just maid to
Yeah, like the housekeeper.
to these like two really rich people who are weird as fuck.
Yeah.
Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
I wanna
But
talk
also
about
funny.
her.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
But she gets abducted because they think that she's the rich woman, but she's not. She's just their maid. And so they hold her, we don't know who, but somebody holds her hostage. And the whole thing is that the cat, while exploring at night, finds this woman captive, and he takes back a message from her around his collar of like a watch that says
Yeah,
hell.
she puts her watch on his neck, and then in the newspaper, the picture that they used of her, she's wearing the same watch that was put around that.
And
cat's
Christina
neck.
Ricci's character like links the two, which is so
She's
funny.
very detective-y.
Yeah, she links the two and she goes, this is the woman's missing watch. Anyways, that's the idea of the movie. Please jump into it, girl. This movie's fucking insane.
It was really wild, but as a parent of cats,
Yes.
it was really fun to watch. And like, as far as I could tell, all very practical. Like this cat, they like double time the speed a lot, but
the training is incredible, especially
Yeah.
when you think about cats and how much harder they are to train than dogs.
Yeah.
It's like,
I will also say, though, there were several shots where Christina Ricci is just acting away, and this cat is trying so hard to jump out of her arms and like pushing her, and she's just having to like have a death grip on it while she's in the scene. Which again, having cats of my own, I
It's a
really
cat thing.
understand and relate to that.
Yeah.
It is a cat thing. Or if they don't want to be held, they're gonna get down. I'm sure she got scratched so many times on set. 'Cause
Probably.
that cat was like, "Fuck off! I don't want to do this right now." Something that surprisingly may not. I don't know if you would think this. I don't know if this was like an obvious thing to catch on to as far as not holding up, because it's not necessarily the media of it, but the super rich woman where her whole shtick is she like looks like super plastic surgery, like she's had all this work done.
Oh no, that's... Oh my God!
What?
I think I found another line, is what?
And watching it now in 2025,
she looks so
she
normal.
looks normal. She looks like baseline, maybe like a facelift, but like they're playing it off as she looks plastic. And I'm like, our threshold of like what work looks
I
like
was thinking about that too.
has changed so much that I was like, this just looks like a 50-year-old woman with some work done, with good work done.
And I'll pull her up like this. I mean, we're gonna put clips in, but like it is kind of wild and also kind of upsetting in terms of like how misogynistic and mean her husband is, and she's so flippant about it. But he's like, I pay for it, like you better look good or whatever.
Yeah, she's like jumping on the trampoline at one point because he wants her to stay fit, I guess.
But
And
she's
she
also
says something
ordering
about like
like
what she wants to eat, and then she's like, a ho ho, a dum dum, whatever. And he's like, 2 mushrooms, 2 carrots, blah, blah, blah.
4 dozen ding dongs and a giant ho-ho.
Bring Mrs. Flint 2 carrot sticks and a mushroom.
but it is honestly, it is more upsetting because it's like it's for kids.
Yeah.
So like all of these things are being reinforced
Mm-hmm.
/ the parents that are watching it with their kids are going, oh, this is so funny. It's so true to what's
Mm-hmm.
going on. I agree with you. It's like concerning in that sense. But yeah.
Yeah. So that just struck me early on that I was like, this isn't our typical like how it held up, but definitely our beauty standards have affected what back then felt like heavy plastic surgery. And now that's just like
interesting.
the norm. That's what people look like now.
Yeah.
There was what I was saying earlier, I know karate.
No karate.
That has been implemented in my apartment now because the boyfriend watched this with me, and
The boyfriend.
and then he fell asleep at the end, so he didn't find out the ending.
How will he live?
I don't know how he's been able to survive since.
It's because he knows karate.
He does. He's like, huh,
He
girl,
actually
get
does,
it.
I
He
think.
does. He's a black belt actually.
That's funny.
But this woman, as she's getting kidnapped, she just goes in the sweetest voice, I know karate. And then they
Pull
take
it
her.
up.
They snatch her. They also make a huge deal with Christina Ricci's character about wearing black. Like,
Yeah.
through the whole movie, she's not even like super goth.
Up
Like, she's
until the
just-
end.
Up until the end, yeah. And then everybody else like wants to be like her. Spoiler. So they're all wearing black, and then she's not wearing all black anymore. But they're one line. I loved the mom. I thought she was very funny.
I thought she was really funny, but the parents are just so like, I don't know. I just felt like the parents were like so nothing.
What a little gal.
She's gonna be okay.
Yeah, she reminded me of the Smart House mom, like the Disney Channel original movie, where she was like kind of robotic, but just this very like PG sweet housewife mom, just trying to like understand, won't say hell, just understand her daughter that's like rebellious, kind of like
Not
not
really.
even she's not even poorly behaved, but they act kind of like she's poorly behaved. Granted, she does sneak the FBI into their house and tricks them with tickets to Cats, the musical.
2 tickets to Cats.
Which is crazy.
Cats, the
too.
musical with prime rib, which honestly, my dream.
Yeah.
My dream date.
What was the date?
It was just like sitting down like on the beach.
My dream date.
Cool. Which is going to see Cats, the musical and eating prime rib.
That used to be a
genuinely-
thing you could afford to do
Yeah.
together.
That Christina Ricci as a 16-year-old could
Yeah,
afford.
where the fuck was she getting this money?
I don't know. She bought these tickets for her parents. And then I'll toss this over to you, but I will say my cat Wesley, who you've heard and maybe seen on our previous episodes.
Yes, ma'am. Our mascot.
My little cat. He watched a lot of this movie with me because it's a lot of cats running around,
It's so cute.
being just crazy. And I really loved DC. I guess I just love cats. I don't know if it hit the same with you. I know you love cats. You're just allergic. But
I'm going to try and
Loved it.
find, every time we mention Wesley moving forward, I'm going to try and find that picture of him from the wide angle lens and just insert that.
so
Whenever
people
we
know Wesley. Anyway.
Something that I really liked about this film was the music. The music was so, so good. Like, the whole time while I was watching this, I was like, they're going off.
Yeah.
The movie starts with, sorry, my computer's old and I need to like make sure that we're still recording.
It's going to catch on fire.
It's gonna catch on fire. But no, when the movie starts, it already has its own theme song, which I think is so funny. Look at us, we're so cute. Okay, and then just every time the cat is doing anything or there's a chase scene, it makes me, and I've been talking about this actually pretty recently, the idea of original soundtracks for films are like lost a little bit. We get it with like huge productions like Dune
K-pop Demon Hunter.
and K-pop Demon Hunter, which you guys should check out. It's very fun.
It is very fun.
But for the most part, like we don't, and that movie is a musical.
yeah.
That's the thing, is like I'm talking about just like a movie that no one's singing in it. Like the fact that there was so much work put into it with the music and the jazz of it to accentuate like exactly a lot of the movie. The music is describing what the cat's doing because the cat is not talking. So like when the cat is stealing from the dog his dog food, it's like super like sneaky jazz music, and then it becomes really sensual when he sees the cat in the kitchen behind the door.
Yeah.
And it's like which is just the one cat being instructed to paw the glass and him just walking
Yeah.
around it. But it's great because it gives it a sense of like it personifies the cat, and I really love that. I really, really love that about the movie.
Yeah. The cat was great.
The cat was so good.
Best actor.
Listen, they warn about that. They're like, if you're gonna have an animal in the scene, be prepared for no one to give a fuck about you.
Yeah. And he really
Or
stole the
small
show.
children. Yeah.
It's fascinating how much the movie is just following this cat, and then we get the FBI agents that all follow the cat, which I've mentioned twice now, but to
Should
better
explain that, but
explain. So after what's Christina Ricci's character's name? I don't think I even wrote that down at any point.
I don't think I did either.
We'll just call her Christina Ricci. So after she finds this watch, she like goes to the local police, and they're like, this isn't enough to go off of, and don't really help her. And so she takes it straight to the FBI, like shows up at the FBI's door, is like, knock, knock, knock.
Not just that, like she takes a bus to Boston.
Yeah, yeah. And shows her where she's determined. She knows that this watch belongs to this woman. There is also an engraving on the inside of the watch that says hell.
Yeah.
And with the right instincts, but with the right intent, but shouldn't have done it. Christina Ricci carves the last letter to make it say help, which I think was just her effort to be like making the cops give them more incentive of like, oh, she's in trouble, we should help her. And you do find out at the end that was the intention of the woman who was kidnapped. She just ran out of time. Yeah. She's like, oh, I'm glad you finished that for me. But they all were like, she tampered with evidence. Which she did, technically.
She did, but like
but like for
the cops
were
doing such a bad job,
good,
which is very accurate in this movie. The cops
didn't do shit.
The local security guards.
Oh, that are just, one of them is like having the side plot of one of the security guards falling in love with the butcher, who's like this really sweet woman.
That part
just
is fucking nuts.
It's nuts, but I was like, this is kind of the best storyline of the movie. It's just cute.
She's also from the woman who plays the butcher. I was like, where do I recognize this woman from? Because she plays kind of a similar character in this movie. I was like, where do I know this? She's from A League of Their Own.
Oh, fun.
Remember the one who's like super shy and then gets married? And yeah. So
The guy is from Back to the Future. He's the bully in Back to the Future.
yeah.
I keep forgetting his name.
But yeah, they're like,
Yeah.
also, no one was gun shy in this movie.
There were so many guns. At one point, a man tumbles down the stairs and just like gun goes off every time he bumps down the stairs.
In the car chase at the end, the guard has his gun out. It flies. It goes off, almost kills 2 people.
Yeah.
And
But
Christina
it's
Ricci,
funny.
yeah, Christina Ricci goes, "Who gave him a gun?"
Who gave him a gun?
Like,
That's yeah.
Who gave him a gun?
So Christina Ricci goes to the FBI, and they assign this like cop that's kind of a legacy hire, is what it seemed. It's this. He's very funny. I think his name's Melvin.
which would never happen in the FBI, by the way. Like,
No.
if
His
you're
dad was like a really good agent.
if you're as dumb as this guy is presenting to be, you would never make it to the
Never
FBI.
hire him.
But anyway,
Yeah, he's a real dummy, and it almost feels like they're obligated to keep him as part of the team because he had. Aww.
okay, sorry.
No, Jane, if you're not watching, Jane just rested her head in my hand. It was very cute. But they have this. They keep this guy around. Nobody likes him because he's dumb as fuck. But that actor has some great like physical comedy. He's
Yeah, he's
very
great.
good.
He's very
but
good.
He,
I also just hate that he's like the only black guy in the movie.
I was gonna say that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No. But
And
yeah,
all the cops are white, and they're making fun
they're
of
making
him.
fun of him,
It's just
making
like
him get coffee, whatever. It's not good.
it's not a good look.
He does get to be the hero at the end, which is nice though. But he gets assigned to like take her interview, and she's doesn't mention right up front that it's her cat. She's like, yeah, they brought this back, the watch, and it matches the watch in the newspaper. And then the detective is like trying to figure out who's this informant. And
Yeah, he's like,
she's
"Where's DC?"
Yeah, where's DC? And she's like, he's at home, something. And she's like, well, he's a cat. And then they all kind of dismiss her.
He's a cat. He's my cat.
As in more as the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except this one cop, I think it's Melvin, but whatever. He keeps some faith in her.
I got you.
And ends up he is now thinks that they can follow the cat and find this missing woman, and he convinces the like chief or whatever, the head honcho, that he needs a team of 4 men, which sounds crazy but ends up needing all of them because they all have something happen to them while they're chasing this or like tailing this cat after 8 p.m.
It's okay.
Well,
How far do you think you are from the name?
Well, I wrote down, I have the name Melvin in here of, we're just men, Melvin, not God. So somebody's name is Melvin.
Sure. How far do you think askew you are, though, from his name?
Probably way off.
Agent Zeke Kelso.
Who's Melvin then?
I was thanking whoever left the meat.
Yeah, anyways. But yeah, you were saying, so he takes her case seriously.
Mm-hmm. And they tail this cat. Of course, the first night, I kept thinking this movie was almost over. It felt so long.
It was so long.
I was like, this movie could have been 40 minutes.
Yeah. Just follow the cat once.
Just follow the cat once, find the woman, and then they're rescued. But they tail this cat, and of course, that night is not the cat, or not the time when DC goes to this woman. And so they're like, oh, this is hopeless. And they kind of give up. They write her off.
Right.
I'm trying to remember now, how does Christina Ricci, what happens after that? That's where the movie should have ended.
So
they should have found her and been like, and we're done.
They find her at the soda shop. And so they realize that like the whole time the burglars were keeping the woman actually in her small town because the soda shop people are
bored.
They're bored, tired of
like
their lives.
Retired couple.
They're 2 old people. Like one of them is the guy from Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yeah,
but like
it's the dad.
it's like the car chase scene. Their car goes flying, and Ben looks at me and goes, "They'd be dead. They'd have a heart attack midair." Like there's no. So that's the very like childish thing. Like these old people are crazy and mean. But
that's the whole car chase is where it felt Inspector Gadget for me.
Yes, and they were
The
like,
whole
remember
ending.
Miami? Remember like
Yeah.
We'll always have Paris.
living their days. That being said, I think that the movie should have ended like the cat actually finds the lady and then they get her, and then maybe there's a twist with like one more thing. But
Yeah.
there's these so the movie tries to do this thing which I don't necessarily not like. I think it's pretty cool, which is it gives you a bunch of little storylines. And one of the storylines is that there's a butcher, right? She's a woman, but she gets dressed really fancy at night and drops something at the security guard store before they get there. And they don't know who's dropping this meat off, which is so dumb because the butcher shop is directly across
across the street.
Freaking street from the security guard check. But she gets dressed in these like little weird outfits. And the first time the cat does its walk, we get to see like, basically there's the analogy that Christina Ricci says that like this whole town is boring.
It's as if this town has the power to suck the very brain right out of your head.
Patty.
And with some people, you wouldn't even notice.
Patty.
I don't like it. And then the cat is like seeing the nightlife of the town, and it's like totally not bad. And I didn't like the side plot of like the two mechanics arguing.
Yeah.
It was so stupid.
I also predicted the ending where they like combine their shops. I was like, it's two like rival.
It was not
mechanics,
necessary.
but they don't live. Their shops are directly across the street. Really simple.
Yeah.
Plot for or like layout for a movie. Everything is directly across the street from each other. And from the beginning, I was like, they just need to join forces and create one big shop. And that's what they do at the end.
Yeah, and what
like,
they do at night is they like poke holes in each other's tires.
Yeah,
or
they're
like
scratching up the cars that they're working on.
But it's so like truly during the car chase scene, like when they're fighting and they almost catch on fire, I was like, what? Why do I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah.
But I think the whole point is that like Christina Ricci sees the craziness that's happening in the town, and she's like, wow, this town really isn't that boring. It's dumb though. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
I wish it did though, because the first time we do follow the cat, it's very campy and it's fun, and it gives Twin Peaks like everybody's got their secret. And I think that's really cool. And it just falls apart because we don't spend any time with those characters besides that specific bit that they do every time.
Yeah.
And so we don't really know who they are or care to find out. It's
I also
very
feel like the maid was an
sad.
odd choice. I feel like they could have, because you don't really care.
Yeah.
Not that I wanted to be like a kid, but like I feel like the maid, they didn't have any emotional connection to her, so I didn't really care that she was kidnapped.
We didn't see her for the whole movie.
No, the first thing that happens is she immediately is kidnapped.
She's
and you don't
immediately
learn
kidnapped.
anything about her. She's just
So why do we care?
Yeah, I was like,
And then
oh,
she's also sent back to these assholes. Like, it's weird. It's just
yeah.
There's no.
I'm like, I get why, because it's a kids movie. Making it like their kid that's kidnapped or something is a little intense. But I was like, I don't care about this woman being kidnapped, which is so sad to say.
Yeah, fuck her. No, I'm just kidding. The first thing that made me like almost cry laugh is the moment she walks into like the soda shop, which is the music that plays. It's like very Twin Peaks, like walking into the diner, like looking for a slice of pie. It's very like doo doo doo. When she walks in, Christina Ricci, there's a grandma and a little girl, and they're just sitting, and the girl goes, "Grandma, I feel sick."
Yeah, you hear the whole, like their whole little conversation that's supposed to just be like background
Grandma,
noise.
I'm gonna puke.
Grandma, I feel sick.
Oh.
Like what? Who was like, let's do it.
Let's
leave
give
that
them a hot mic and make it as loud as possible.
And literally during that scene still, because she has the cat with her, and so we don't know that the bad guys are the soda shop owners, so they just like make her a milkshake, and they make the cat like a little whipped cream cup.
It's like a pup cup from
And
Starbucks.
It's a pup cup, yes. The whole time that they're talking, the cat is just like,
It's so loud.
it's so fucking loud. I was like, there's no need.
Foreseeable future.
Just like us.
You guys feel stuck too?
That's
we don't eat
what
it.
my cats sound like eating. Shockingly, when cats eat like wet food, it's very loud. But they like mic'd this cat. I don't know if it was to be funny.
Or maybe they were like, we need everyone to know the cat is there all the time.
Foreseeable future.
But it's like,
Yeah,
it's just
but
like
it's just
the whole
It's
time.
nuts.
Foreseeable future.
It's nuts. I kind of forgot about that. I didn't write that one down. There is also this. I just have a couple more things, and then I'm good. But
No, go
there's
for it.
this like crazy old woman that lives above the security shop.
Oh my God.
That just sits on the phone all day and like terrorizes people.
That makes me
and, like,
so sad.
It is very sad. Like she's just like a recluse, or like she's old and like can't leave, but I think she's senile and thinks that she's going places. But she's like planning a whole trip, and then at one point she's ordering a pizza and just bullying the pizza guy. She's like, "Are you a pizza face?" and like laughs. She's a very strange character too. She has a bird that DC likes to terrorize and then run away, and she never really notices that DC is like terrorizing the bird. There is the most, at least from what I caught, like microaggression racism when Zeke is no longer on the case.
Yeah.
But he's like helping, not undercover, but like unofficially still helping Christina Ricci figure this out. And they do something, they're like looking through something, and the cops come up on them, and they are like trying to figure out what they're doing, and they ask Zeke, or Zeke's like, I'm a federal agent, like, but doesn't have his badge on him. And the cop, who's white, he goes, if you're in the FBI, I'm Oprah Winfrey, and then like handcuffs him and puts him in a car.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then I was like, oh wow, yeah, 97, baby.
There's a part where he has to find the cat, and he's like at a loss. He doesn't know what to do, but he needs to find the cat because the cat will lead him to.
Because Christina Ricci's also kidnapped at that point.
Yes, everybody's kidnapped.
Everybody's kidnapped.
And he goes, gotta think like a cat, gotta think. And he gets into this mode, and it's so funny. And I know as a kid I would have died laughing at that.
Yeah.
And
he's like sleuthing around.
he's so
moving
great
like
at
a
it.
cat.
Yeah.
It's really good. Yeah, him and Christina Ricci were great. I also have so many guns. It's just one of my notes because even when they're like tailing the cat, they all have guns in their hands. Just like,
and they're like this, like
holding them like cocked guns. And yeah, they're just chasing after a cat. There's a line, I don't remember. Oh, whenever Christina Ricci and the butcher are like sitting at the train station and like contemplating just leaving this town forever.
Yeah.
And Christina Ricci goes, I sense depression. Talking to the butcher. But then she gives the butcher advice and is like, hey, yeah, you can leave meat on his doorstep all day, but until you go talk to him, nothing's going to come of this crush that you have.
Because the guy you like is a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Who they pulled up at one point, like she runs in a gown. I don't know why she dresses up to drop this off, but she runs in a gown across the street to drop off the meat again at night. And there's a wide shot that gives it away where she walks to the side of the building as they pull up past her and go, who did this?
Who left the meat again?
Who is it?
The perfect cut of meat that never has any visible fat or whatever that she says.
He goes, pork chops, lamb chops. You know I love chops.
You know I love chops. Yeah, there's some really great one-liners. My last note was just, I love that DC became a family man at the end. He had a whole family. He gave up his life.
Created strays.
Yeah. But maybe Christina Ricci took them all in. It's a lot of cats, though.
Let's just hope for that.
Let's just hope. There was another. He found a lady cat, and then he had. Was it the white cat that he kept like going up to the window? Yeah, yeah. And then he had like 5 little baby kittens that ran across the street with them, and that was really cute.
There's also a cat-a-thon during this movie.
A what?
That is like so random.
Yeah, a cat show.
There's a cat show. So when the
not the musical Cats, but like a cat showing, like pageant, whatever those are.
And they like escape during the chase scene. It's a lot. It's like the movie being like, this is about cats.
This is about cats. Don't forget.
Okay.
And that's why my cat loved it, because there was a cat every other frame.
Yep.
You got a lot of cats in this, and I had a great time. As far as it holding up, ish.
Yeah. I don't think it really held up. I think, in all honesty, it's not a great film. Like,
yeah, it's like
it's a mess.
It is a mess.
Is it worse
It's
than
far
Inspector
too long.
Gadget? No.
No, it's not a movie I would say, hey, run and watch this. But if you're looking for a very meh movie that's got some good music, check it out. It's on Disney Plus.
It is on Disney Plus.
So,
If
yeah.
you have Disney Plus, you have nothing to lose. But I would say in terms of percentages, this is like a 55%.
Oh, I was going to give it like 40.
Yeah, Fuck you, darn cat. It's 44.
That
Not the
darn
actual cat.
Did
you know that cat is dead now? I always think about that.
I would be shocked if it was still alive.
I always think about pets in movies, and it's really weird.
Most of them are probably dead.
Yeah, and I go, they're dead. That's a dead dog right now. Is that weird?
That's so sad to think about.
I
Why
just
do
think
you?
about it.
I mean, yeah. I
do it.
I'm sorry for that.
I go, that thing doesn't exist anymore.
That cat's dead. That's yeah.
Sorry.
Wow, what a bleak way to end this.
Whoa.
Anyway, that's that darn cat. There is one from the 60s that I actually might watch at some point. I'm curious if
I'm
it's
curious
like a
the quality is
full
better.
remake. And it almost, I feel like it makes more sense as a movie from the 60s.
Yeah.
Like it feels like a Pink Panther type, like mystery.
Mother, you don't understand. My cat is definitely solving mysteries with me.
That was incredible.
You're welcome. I'm an actress.
That's why I hope they all have transatlantic accents.
Yeah.
And I hope the cat is just as much of a menace in that
Dawn
one.
cat.
That Dawn cat.
Yeah, that totally works way better.
I have a good feeling it's probably a lot more entertaining, the 60s version.
I've completely stopped sitting up straight. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I was very aware from our first episode that I was like slumped down at one point, so I'm trying to sit with a better posture.
Meanwhile, I'm like slowly sinking into the couch.
It's easy to do. It's a very comfortable couch. Email us at howyouholdingup@gmail.com with all of your insights and other pieces of media you want us to revisit and talk about.
Spelled HOWYAHOLDIN at gmail.com.
Holdin up UP.
Oh, up at
gmail.com.
We'll put it up.
Yeah, you could also DM us on Instagram. Our DMs are wide open. Send
Please.
dick pics. I'm joking. Don't do that. Don't do that. Send nudes.
No.
We're not asking for that. But do send us recommendations and suggestions and tell us how pretty we are.
Please don't send us dick pics.
Don't send us nudes. Don't send us nudes. That was a bit. That was a joke. That was a tee-hee-hee.
I know y'all are. There's some of y'all are crazy.
They're freaky. They're here because we keep teasing
as
them.
Soon as they hear the word okay, they're like fucking ready. They're like, I'm gonna snip it right now.
Snip it?
Snap it.
Snap.
I'm gonna snip it off right now.
Send us a picture of a severed dick. Cool.
Do it.
What a great way to wrap up this episode. If you like this episode, listen to all of our other episodes and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. If you can comment, I don't know, say these girls are hot and funny.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Don't
Don't comment anything else. Just say, wow, they're hot and funny. And I think that's all, Jane, right? Why did I say it like that? That's all, Jane, right?
Because
follow us on Instagram. Did I say that?
Should we close out with transatlantic accents?
I'm not good at them.
Okay.
But I'll try.
But definitely follow us on Instagram. Yes, you're right.
Yeah, follow us on Instagram. That's where you get the most up-to-date things.
All of them. When a episode is going to come out, when we're thinking about doing an idea, that's all on our Instagram. Yeah.
Wow, how awkward. Okay.
It's me. I made it awkward. I'm sorry.
No. I just know we've run over time by quite a bit.
Have we really?
You're
so tired of it that you go,
putting a lot of effort. Anyway, that's the end. Try say bye to me with your transatlantic accent.
You have to say bye first.
Okay, give me an example and I'll try to match it.
Oh, okay.
Of just saying something.
Goodbye, Jane.
Goodbye, Jane.
Goodbye, Dagny.